Hello. I welcome you to another Tuesday for our core teachings. And I'm still doing what I call just notes on some of my earlier long release video. I'm concluding today on research. I'm going to give you the final briefs on research, 6 steps to identify research problem, and 6 lessons, the reasons to explain your research findings. My name is Josephine, and this is Languages, an academy of knowledge economy. I am your digital professor. I want us to join Languages before I continue. Welcome back. Like I said, I'm doing the final just notes on research today. It's not going to be a very long video, very short, but it's going to be quite interesting. It's going to be educative. It's going to be academic. So, like I used to say, if you desire or you want, you can pick your pen, take your paper to jot down notes as I present my PowerPoint presentation. As a teacher, I love to show bullet points or whatever topic I'm talking about, so that students will not have any excuse of not hearing me well to know exactly what I'm talking about. Final briefs on research specifically is going to be on problem and results, which are called findings. Research problem. We need to know and take note that selection of research problem is not the very first step in the research. It's not. The first step is identification of the problem. Selection of problem is governed by reflective thinking. It is wrong to think that identification of a problem means to select a topic of a research or statement of the problem. Before you could go into any research, what I'm saying in brief is that you have in mind of solving a particular problem or problems. So all these ones you will have identified before you even choose your research topic or your statement of problem. The 6 steps you need to know before identifying your research problem include step 1, determining the field of research in which a researcher is keen to do the research work. No one will give you a topic for your research. At times in the best, they must say, okay, bring 3. And maybe your supervisor will help you or guide you to pick one. But it has to do with your own particular interest, what you are keen on researching on. And step 2, the researcher should develop the mastery of the area. That is, your topic or title of research must be in the field of your specialization. It helps you. It makes your research easy. it diminishes your challenges or removes them entirely, because when you are researching into your area of specialization, you have the mastery of that area, and it's so easy for you to do. Step 3, the researcher should review any other research that has been conducted in that particular area in recent trends and studies. That will give you a preview of what has been done in the area you want to research into, how far those studies have gone, if there are any loopholes you need to fill, if there are any further research you need to do in that area. Step 4, on the basis of your review, the researcher should consider the priority field of the study. I said it before. You must consider your priority field of your study. Don't try to crisscross. Oh, you're multitask, you can go outside and do something else. It's not going to be easy for you. Limit yourself to your area of specialization. Step 5, the researcher should draw an analogy, an insight in identifying a problem, or employ his personal experience of the field in locating a problem. He may take help of supervisor or any other expert in that field. And step 6, the researcher should pinpoint the specific aspect of the problem which is to be investigated. I said it earlier in one of my talks that there are problems all over. Problems. In that your research area, there are so many problems. Which particular problem do you want to solve? You must pinpoint your that specific or the particular aspect of that problem that you want to investigate into and do your research on. I mean, after doing your research, you already know your statement of problem. You know the methodology you are going to employ. You want to go out on the field. You finish your pre-field, you want to go now for your field to gather your data. You already know how you want to do it. When you gather all this data, you analyze them. In this analysis, there are 6 reasons that you need to explain your research results. Why you must explain how you obtained and analyzed your result. Very important. Because if you finish that research and you cannot explain correctly, concisely, the results of your analysis on the field, then your research is not complete. So the very first reason, readers need to know how the data was obtained, because the method you chose affects the findings, and by extension, how you likely interpreted it. And that's why your methodology is very key. The method you chose to analyze, to gather your data, not even to start analyzing, to gather your data, affects the findings, and by extension, how you are likely to interpret it. The second reason, unreliable method produces unreliable results. So, and as a result, undermines the value of your interpretations. It undermines your interpretations. And that's why you have to be very careful in the type of methodology you are going to use. The third, clearly articulate the reasons why you chose a particular procedure or technique. In your findings, you must clearly articulate why you chose a particular procedure or technique instead of another one. And if you are using, number 4, if you are using multiple choice questionnaire, I say questionnaire because there could be one questionnaire, no matter how many set of questions you put there, it's still a questionnaire because it could be multiple choice. And there could be questionnaires if you are using different types. So if you are using multiple choice questionnaire, readers need to know that it offers your respondents a reasonable range of answers to choose from. You do not box those you expect to give you answers into yes or no. You do not. You need to offer your respondents reasonable range of answers to choose from. Number 5, you need to ensure that you have a large enough sample size to be able to generalize and make recommendations based upon the findings. It depends on the area you are investigating, on the region or wherever. And then the kind of sample size you are going to get for your data must really be reasonable in percentage, so that whatever recommendations you are basing your findings on will have a large range. And the 6th reason, the methodology should discuss the problems that were anticipated and the steps you took to prevent them from occurring. For any problems that do arise, you must describe the ways in which they were minimized, or why these problems do not impact in any meaningful way your interpretation of the findings. I'm sure I have done well giving you an overview of what you need to know as an academic researcher or anybody who is researching into any project. If you want to know more, you can go back to my early released videos in January and you will know more. It's there, how to write your abstract, how to do your research, reason for doing your research and all things like that. For those who are out on the field, who are doing academic research, I wish you well. I'm a researcher. I love research. But it takes time, it takes courage, it takes hard work, it takes determination to have a successful research done. So I wish you luck. I wish you the best of the remaining week. Please join me on Friday for another Friday tonic. This Friday, I'm likely to just share with you some of my experiences in Dubai. It's one city that I'm very proud of. Dubai doesn't run a democracy like we do. But you will be surprised about a lot of things they've been able to achieve for their citizens. Have a very blessed day. Thank you.